Hi there, it's Yuille from Old Stables Crafts. Thank you very much for joining me again today. Today is another Inspire Create Challenge Day, and it's a colour challenge. And I'm taking this a slightly different way. Our colour challenge is Coastal Cabana, Shaded Spruce, and Powder Pink. So some new colours and some older colours. And I thought, as I had forgotten over the weekend to let you see the dies that go with the Abstract Impressions stamp set, now would be a perfect time to do it. So there are 3 dies. There is this lovely butterfly, which is the one we're going to be using today, this amazing corner die, and this single flower. Now the corner die you can die cut, you can then cut out bits. It's like kind of the there's the Delicate Details laser cut paper, and it's kind of the nearest you're going to get to that in a die. It's just gorgeous. And of course now we've got our embossing mats, you can use it as an embossing die as well, which I'm going to be doing with the butterfly. So I've already mounted up 2 of my butterflies. I've done the pink and I've done the shaded spruce, and in between you may be able to see I've got a vellum butterfly, which I have embossed and then cut round. You can't emboss and die cut this particular one because it's just a die, and it's not got an outline as well, so you can't do the 2, but it's really easy to cut out. So I've now got to obviously add the Coastal Cabana one, and then this is on a piece of the sheer white ribbon, and I'm thinking it can hang in my craft room. And the thing with these is last year, where are we? In April at Onstage, we had these on our table. And there was like a bunch of them in the table. And this is kind of the big brother version of this die. So it's a real kind of demo thing. And of course, if you joined my team in July and made the most of the amazing ink pad offer, where you get 10 ink pads, so one of the colour families of your choice included in your starter kit, you would still have time, because we don't start booking until August, to get on the list for Onstage in November, which would be just an amazing experience. Anyway, Coastal Cabana, I've cut 1 already, so I need to cut another. So I've got my piece of Coastal Cabana cardstock, I've got my die, and this is just a piece, it's a nothing in particular piece, and I kind of find that doing it in the corner works quite well. So I've got a magnetic base plate over here, so I'll just run that through. I have found running it through 2 or 3 times works particularly well, because it is quite detailed. You don't need the detailed base plate, it's not that detailed, and then I would just check that it's cut. And then I've got out this thing that I think we've probably all forgotten about, which is the die brush. So I've got this in a full-size wood mount case, and all you do is, with the die still in or on, you just roll the brush over the back and it gets rid of, not all of, but most of the pieces, and then you can just push out the other pieces, and if you've got any really teeny pieces you can use a piercing tool, and then those you just put in the bin. So that's easy peasy. So the other thing I need to do is to emboss the butterfly, and I'm doing that on vellum, so let me just grab what I need for that, which I stupidly put away. So I've got my ordinary Big Shot platform, my white embossing plate, my blue embossing mat, a piece of vellum, 1 piece of vellum, my butterfly, and a top plate, and that again just runs through the Big Shot. So get rid of 1 lot and put the other lot in. Oops! And do not let your butterfly move in the meantime. Always a plan. Run that through. Now the vellum does, because it's delicate, it will It will not cut completely, but you will find that there will be some bits that are not embossed so much as cut, but it's fine. They don't, here's one I prepared earlier, they don't fall out, and then all I've done is cut round, because there's then the outline that you can see, you can just cut round that with a pair of snips, so really easy. So let's pop this all together. The coloured butterflies I am kind of, you know, bending so that it looks like their wings are flapping. And then all I've done is, with some glue dots and a piercing tool, I've taken, actually I'll pop them on here. We're going to encase the vellum, so I'm not worried about glue showing through. Oops. Just worried about actually getting it to stick. It is incredibly hot and humid today. My craft room is at about 30 degrees. I've got all the windows open, I've got a fan going, and it's still almost 30 degrees and really humid. So that's one. So we've then got to attach that to our sheer white ribbon, and I've made a little mark on my grid paper for where the top of one of them goes. And then all I need to do is pop another couple of glue dots onto my butterfly, and this time I'm going on the vellum. And you can actually sort of stretch the glue dots a bit, particularly in this heat. So I've got a little mark on my grid paper for where the top of one goes, and then I'm going to use the line for the bottom of the other, just like that. So flip that over, and that's then glued the sheer ribbon in place, and then add another couple of glue dots. And again, I'm going to pop these on my, whoops, on my butterfly this time. And again, just sort of stretch it a bit so that it, whoops, and in the meantime, pick up the other one with your piercing tool. It's not the plan. There we go. Right, and just pop that on the back, and oops, that the vellum's a little skew whiff. There we go, that's better. And then just fluff their wings up a bit more, because obviously all that pressing does make them a little flatter, and then that will hang in my craft room, and obviously I can make some more and have a really pretty little set of butterflies. So I hope you found that fun. I want to see lots of butterflies in craft rooms around the country. It would be lovely if you went over to, I've got a Facebook group, the Old Stables Crafty Hangout. If you find my Facebook channel, which you Facebook page, which you can find in my social media links, from there you'll find my Crafty Hangout. I'll try and remember to link it in the blog post that goes with this. The other thing to think about on today is, because it's an Inspire Create post, do go over to the Inspire Create blog and have a look at all the other inspiration you can get for this colour theme. And you'll see the amazing Jenny Hall from the USA is our guest designer, so it's really well worth going and having a look. And of course, we'd love to see all your projects that use this colour theme. And if there were some butterflies in amongst that, that would be great. So, quick reminder that we've got the 4 for 3 designer series paper offer at the moment. Details of that on my blog, and also the amazing joining offer to get the full pack of ink pads. So any 10 ink pads, no, any colour family set of ink pads, so that's 10 ink pads in a colour family. Just add that to your starter kit, plus your £130 of normal starter kit, and it's all £99 delivered. So it's a brilliant time to join my team. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and I'll see you again soon.